Homesick for Afghanistan, played by an orchestra whose members were driven from their homeland. The young musicians are seeking a future in Europe. Breakfast time in Braga in northern Portugal. Cousins Zora and Farida have been living here with their uncle since they fled Afghanistan in 2021. For the 14-year-olds, it's important to stand up to the Taliban's ban on music, even from here in faraway Portugal.
Playing music is not a crime. It's like the language of the feelings. They tell their feelings with music. I think it's very important to play music.
I'm that one person who's very lucky that others girl that in Afghanistan, and I can be the voice of Afghan girls.
Despite their freedom in Portugal, they both miss home. On the way to rehearsal, they sing a song in their native language, Pashto. At the music school, other students are tuning up. It's a major rehearsal for their upcoming European concert tour. Portuguese conductor Tiago Moreira da Silva is impressed by his students.
Let's go to bar 63, please. 63. Okay?
They had to fight to go to music school in their country. It's very different for us here. So I'm learning from them to respect music more. For them, it's a true act of freedom, whereas we take music for granted.
The director of the Afghan music school was on holiday in Australia when the Taliban seized power. From there, he arranged for his students to flee to Portugal. There was no future for the school under the Taliban regime.
When I'm asked normally by the media, they said, why the Taliban are banning music? I said, oh, there's nothing against music in Islam. It's fear that music can send very important messages to far corner of Afghanistan. And music can assist the people of Afghanistan with a national uprising against the Taliban. They are well aware of the power of music. They've got their own singers, which prize bombing.
We asked Taliban representatives to comment on this, but our interview requests went unanswered. After the rehearsal, Zora shows us pictures of Afghanistan.
Oh, this is the place where I was born. I miss the snow, everything. My family, I really miss them. Sometimes I cry. At night, no one knows.
Really, no one knows?
No.
Why don't you cry in front of others?
I don't like to upset my uncle. Yes.
You need to be strong, right?
Yes.
That's a lot for a 14-year-old to shoulder. A little later, Zora's mother calls. She's still in the Afghan capital, Kabul.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Mom, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Zora's mother speaks of daily life in Afghanistan, where now even 5-year-old girls are ordered to cover themselves completely.
We're afraid that everything's going to get even stricter. And that they'll find out you're still making music. Then we'll have to leave the country quickly.
Zora and Farida vividly remember the day they fled Afghanistan. Their uncle filmed it all on his cell phone.
All the other music students left. We're the last ones.
We were a bit afraid. In the past time, we had some videos of our choir in the TV shows.
You were afraid that they would recognize you and stop you?
Yes.
With the help of the Portuguese government, school director Ahmad Sarmast is planning to bring the students' families to Braga in the coming weeks. That's 300 people, a big project.
Around 150 women will be saved. The women who lost everything in Afghanistan. By reuniting them with their children here, we also help them to get their dream back.
The orchestra has performed at venues in several European countries, such as here at the prestigious Victoria Hall in Geneva, Switzerland.
To play a concert itself is a protest in a conversation from a country which is forced into silence. It's also about the celebration of the victory of the Afghan people, that this dark days will be gone.
And that's the message you can hear in their music.